Hello, it's me James, and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. So in today's episode, we are going to list the top 10 of my personal favourite farms that you need to build in your world. But before we get any further, this video is a sponsored video. So if you're looking for a new keyboard, Whirlwind FX is the one for you. They produce a keyboard called the Element, which has super awesome features, including lighting ambience, and because of their integrations on this keyboard, it can pretty much react to any video game out there. Okay, so to celebrate their integration with Minecraft Dungeons, they are doing a super cool giveaway where you can win your very own copy of Minecraft Dungeons with an Element keyboard to go with it. Guys, you don't want to miss this out. The link for more information on that giveaway is in the description. It's super easy as well. All you've got to do is follow a few of their social medias. So that being said, let's get straight on to the video. Okay, so farm number one is definitely got to be this semi-automatic tree farm. Now this isn't fully automatic, but why I like this system, again, it's so easy, so resource friendly, and not only this, it collects all the drops that the leaves drop once you've harvested the trees. Now sometimes when you go and harvest obviously the wood, you do tend to forget the drops. Now the main reason I've put this in here is because you get so many apples from the drops, especially when it's near water. I think there's a better chance to actually get apples to spawn when trees are near water. So this actually gives you quite a few apples, which mean when you get further on in the game and you get a good source of gold, you can pretty much live on golden apples, which is super awesome, and definitely something that you want to be aiming for in your survival world. Again, the link to this tutorial will be in the description. So, number two is definitely got to be this OP cactus / bamboo farm. Again, I've got some gold in there. This thing doesn't produce gold ore, by the way. But this is so powerful, it's unbelievable. Again, it probably will take you about half an hour to build, but after that half an hour, you are going to get stacks and stacks and stacks of bamboo or cactus, whichever one you want to choose. Again, this is so OP, guys. I've got so many chests of it. Number three, I've recently done this on my channel. So when you've gone to the end, you've got your Elytra, and you think to yourself, yo, I need an Elytra Launcher. Now, this system here is just so easy to build. Literally, it takes about 5 minutes to build, and it will take you all the way to the sky limit. Not only this system, as you can see the snow falling back on the piston, it will reload itself, so you'll never have to reload it again. Definitely worth a build in your survival world. So, number four is definitely gotta be this chicken farm. In your survival world, you are gonna need food, right? And this thing I have found to be amazing, literally amazing. I've got so much chicken out of it, and it is so resource friendly as well. Again, this is from our friend Rogue Fox. He designed this farm, but literally since the day he designed it, this has been the one for me. This is the smallest, most compact chicken farm, and definitely worth a build. Okay, so next we're going straight to the sugarcane farm. This is a 0-tick sugarcane farm, and it will actually be patched in 1.16. But do not fear, I have got a new sugarcane farm that produces just as much as this farm, maybe a little bit less, and it pretty much is 0-tick for 1.16. So do not worry, when I release that, you guys are going to have more sugarcane than ever. But whilst you're waiting, why not build this one? It really is resource friendly, and it is so OP. I mean, literally, you get 9-fold the amount of sugarcane. Look at that. You're getting 9 plants worth of sugarcane every tick. This is crazy, guys. Literally absolutely crazy. And you will if you build this, you will never ever need as much sugarcane as you have got. Believe me, this is definitely worth a build in your survival world. If you haven't already, get to it. Okay, so next, basically, if you're a builder, this farm is really handy for you. Definitely really handy for you. Basically what this does, it wets up concrete powder. Now I call this the concrete wetter upper, but I mean, I suppose it's kind of like a little concrete automatic concrete farm. Well, it's kind of semi-automatic, but this thing is super duper good. All you've got to do, as I'm doing now, is place your concrete powder. This piston pushes it down into a fence gate, which is right next to some water. Then when we go and turn this machine off, the water will actually interact with all of the concrete powder that's in the same block, which makes it into a piece of concrete. So then you can get your pickaxe, and when you find the sweet spot, you can mine this so fast, it's unbelievable. Wait till I find the speed. Look at that. You can literally mine this so fast. Again, this design here is perfect for builders. Again, if you need a lot of concrete and a fast way to actually wet up your concrete powder, this is the build for you. Make sure you build this into your survival world. Well, that is if you use concrete, that is. Okay, so next is definitely gotta be this XP farm. Reason I'm putting this in here, I've recently done this on my channel as well. Again, all of the videos, a bit more explanation on these farms are gonna be in the description. The reason I've put this in here is because this is by far the safest way to gain XP in the game. All that happens here is the kelp farm behind it funnels into the smoker. It then gets processed into dried kelp. From there, you want to let it back up until your furnace is completely full, and when your furnace is full, that's when you want to start pulling out the dried kelp. In addition to this, you can use the dry kelp to actually fuel this farm. It's like an all-in-one. You can use the kelp to fuel this very own farm, creating XP. And like I said, you will not take any damage doing this. It is the least dangerous way to gain XP as possible. Again, as you can see, I've got a few pieces of dried kelp there, and like I said, this thing, you can turn these into blocks, and yeah, you can fuel this farm. It's a self-sufficient farm. Right, so next on the list is definitely got to be one of these crop farms. Now, this thing uses bone meal, as you can see, and basically, once we turn this on, a piston will keep going up and down, which is giving us the perfect opportunity to place seeds on this. This will produce so much wheat. Now, there's so many different versions of this specific crop farm out here anyway, but this is the nearest thing to zero tick you are actually going to get. And you can fully make this AFK as well. If you just literally hold down your trigger on that piece of dirt, if you've got enough bone meal in your dispensers, obviously, you can pretty much go AFK on this, and you can get so much wheat. Like, I'm pretty sure this specific design makes about 10,000 pieces an hour. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're the rates of this. Again, obviously, it's not producing as much right now because I've not got it completely full with bone meal, but I'm just showing you for a little example. Even when it's not full with bone meal and you just like need a little bit of wheat, you can get about a stack in a minute or two, something like that. Look, we got 40 pieces of wheat in literally barely a minute, 2 minutes maybe. And like I said, this is definitely worth building if you haven't got a crop farm in your world already. So, the next one, you're definitely going to need a gold farm to go with your tree farm. You got those lovely apples, but you need to turn them into golden apples. So, you're going to need gold, right? This farm right here is definitely the best pigman farm I've ever seen, alright? Again, this thing produces so many pigs, it's unbelievable. The way this works is when the lava is flowing down the actual crafting tables, it will light the crafting tables, which in essence will light the nether portal. However, when it's not flowing, it will turn off for about 20 seconds or something like that, just until the stopper clock at the top pulls back out the lava, which again allows the lava to flow down those crafting tables, and then boom, you will get so many pigmen. Now, I'm funneling my pigmen into the same kill chamber as where I have my other mobs. Again, it's just a little bit more convenient for me, but you could have this going into some kind of trident killer. You could literally improve this in many ways. This thing is so OP, and if you haven't got a gold farm, this is the one to build. Okay, so next, and finally, this is the end dragon trap. Now, reason I've put this in, because maybe you fought the dragon the first time, and now you want to open all the end gateways. But sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to fight the dragon. I know, literally, I've done it before. It can take one hit, and you could be dead. It's as simple as that, right? So this thing, what this thing does, as simple as it looks, it traps the dragon so it can no longer move. As you can see, you'll fully be able to take all of the health health off of the Ender Dragon, and it cannot move. It cannot throw any Dragon Breath balls at you. It cannot do anything. Now, when you've got it down to this lowest point of health, what I found you had to do was destroy an End Crystal, but I've had many reports from people since then saying you don't even have to do that. Definitely worth a build. That is literally it for today's video. Again, I do hope you have enjoyed it, and I do hope with some of these farms you will get to building, and like I said, they will help you in your world. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell on. Again, for information regarding realms and stuff like that, go ahead and add me on the Discord. If you haven't got Discord, you can always add me on the Twitter and the Instagram. That being said, that is literally the end of the video. Again, thank you all for the support on the channel recently. I will catch you on the next one.